Angie Bell with Herbally Hip Tarot. How's my Herbally Hip tribe doing out there? Let's put on my readers. This for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say here is allegedly. Okay. You guys like how I do my introduction now? I kind of got it down a little bit better. I just do my glasses and say my whole little spiel. And it goes along with my little thumbnail. Okay, let's get into it. Enough of my silliness. The two things we want to cover in this little session is how successful will the Orange Menace be with his executive orders, okay? It looks like right now, a lot of them have just gotten torn down. Now, there's been a lot of firings, though. So, let's just read about it. Okay, and then also, how close are we to the red team waking up, okay? You know that 40%? Let's do that first, because that's what I'm really, really curious about. What cards? Okay, you know what? I want to lie. We'll ask my pendulum what lies beneath. Let me see if those cards. Clear, clear, clear. Spirit. Should I use the cards what lies beneath to do the reading of the 40% waking up? Yes. Okay. I just love my little collection of cards I've gotten. I've just been collecting and collecting and collecting. It's fun. Okay, I want to divide these in pretty much in half so I can, there we go. These are really huge and really, there's a lot of them, so I divide these in half too. 1, 2, Spirit, let us know how much longer we have to wait for the 40% to wake up. Let us know how much longer. What are we waiting for? Give us any information you can about them. 1, 2. Again, Spirit, let us know how much longer, all the information we need to know about the 40% waking up. Are we close? Please. 1, 2, 3. That's 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And the reason we're the 30%, people who watch my channel, we're pretty much all the 30%. We're already awake, okay? There's 40% that need to wake up, and the other 30% will never wake up. Okay. All right, what's on the bottom? Check yourself. What does that mean? Okay, let's keep reading, and I'm sure it'll point out to us what the heck that means. Oh, maybe that's saying that. Oh, okay. So it's letting us know we're not there yet. There are some people on the red team or in that middle who need to check themselves. Check yourself. Just came to me. Yeah, we're not there yet. There's some of them are still putting on a show. Okay, they're putting on a show. Acted a fool still. Some feel insecure. This tells me that there are but we're not out of the woods yet, but there are some that have realized, okay, that this guy is a scam. The whole thing is a scam. But they're feeling like this. They're feeling insecure. They're feeling scared. They're hiding because they're embarrassed that they were fooled for 10 years over this crap. At the same time, we still got some haters. Okay? And these are those MAGAs. Look at, she's even red. This is what I just got too. This is how they came up. This putting on a show, this is those ones that are wishy-washy, that are in the middle. I don't know if I want to be a Democrat or Republican. They're putting on a show still. Then there's these ones, and this is how it came in order, how I laid them out. Then there's ones that have realized that they effed up, okay? And they're insecure, they're hiding, they're embarrassed, they're humiliated, that they let themselves be fooled over this crap for 10 years. And then there's the plain out old haters, okay? The MAGAs that ain't never coming around. All right? Even these people over here are putting on a show. They know that he's not right, but they're still not willing to admit it. They're still like, well, maybe. Okay. Okay, there are those who are just simply depressed about this whole thing. So this is what's telling me. There's these ones that are insecure and hiding. And then we got 2 cards for these people who have realized that they messed up. They are feeling insecure and they are feeling depressed. Okay, so we got 2 cards showing us where they're at. That some of them are, there's some coming out, okay? Okay, now let's not look at the sexual thing here. Let's look at the protection. And right above it is insecure. Okay, there's people that are insecure because they know they bought into this for 10 years and it was all BS. But they feel like they need some source of protection. You know how they talk about you need to give people a little bit of a ramp so they can come out? They need a little ramp. They need a bridge. They don't feel like they have a bridge right now. Okay? That's why you still got these ones over here putting on a show. Because they don't have a bridge. They don't have protection to come out. So they're still putting on a show. So right now we have 3 cards of people. They're putting on a show, but they know that he's full of crap. Okay? Then we got the insecure ones who are scared and hiding out. Then we have the ones that are just depressed. They all need protection. They need a bridge. You need something to bridge it between the Orange Menace and a democracy. This is where a lot of them were at. In this whole thing of just anger, hatred, racism. Okay? And what's crazy is, look at this card, the hater card, the true MAGAs who are never come out of it. Look, this card's above and this card is right below it. This really describes these haters, the ones that are never coming out. This is what, doesn't that describe them? Orange Menace and all of them who are never going to come out. That's their soul contract. That's what they signed up for, and that's where they're going to stay. Glad I didn't sign up for that. Okay, love it. Look at this. Okay. Expecting a new beginning. Look how beautiful that is. Look at the mom. She's pregnant. Got the little baby there and the lights. And it's just, and her husband. It's beautiful. Expecting new beginnings. So, even though some of these people are, this is how it came up. This is the last card. Then it's this one. Even though some are depressed because they've done this for 10 years, they know. And some are still putting on a show. Like those ones in the middle going, I don't know. But look, this is what they want. They want a new beginning, okay? So what this is telling us is that we need to provide, as much as we don't want to, we want to say, you know, you effed around and found out, we need to give them a little bit of a hand up, okay? I know some of you are like, I don't want to do that. But we need to be the light workers we are and give them a hand and welcome them into the fold. That's also part of the process, okay, of this enlightenment and going into the age of Aquarius. Oh, and real quick, before I read the last two cards, somebody questioned at me and said, we're not in the age of Pisces. That was a long time. Yes, we are. And I said, I believe we are. That's what, I mean, I've been studying this for a while. Not that I know everything, but I've just been recently studying this. And I'm like, I know I read this is the age of Pisces because I read all about the age of Pisces, and that's what we've been experiencing. And so then I just looked it up really quick, just Googled it. Yes, we're in the age of Pisces. Okay, just wanted to say that. But I'll always, when someone questions me, I'll always go back and recheck my information, you know, because I'm not, I could definitely be wrong, for sure. But I rechecked, because I just studied on this, but I'm like, let me just make sure I ain't got stuff wrong. Yes, we are in the age of Pisces. We are transitioning into the age of Aquarius. Kicked to the curb. Okay. Kicked to the curb. This is what, and this is right next to the New Beginnings card. They want to kick this president and his whole administration and the way of thinking, the whole thing. They want to kick it to the curb. Private relationships. What I'm getting with this is that there are people who have realized their wrong ways and they want to have their private relationships back. A lot of them have turned on family members with their hatred, their racism, their meanness, selfishness, and they've turned against family and friends, okay, for this whole MAGA thing. And they would like to get back to their private relationships and mend them. But that first card here, there's quite a few of them still that need to check themselves. Okay, so we're not there yet. But where I'm looking at these cards, we're getting close. And let me tell you why I feel like we're getting close. We have putting on a show. So these people here, these are those ones in the middle. Sometimes they go Republican, sometimes they go Democrat. They went Republican this time. Okay, so, but they know. The insecure ones, they know. They're hiding, but they know. That's how they feel. Some are just freaking just depressed. Okay, they've done this for 10 years. They've given up family members for this fool and for MAGA. They've given up friends, family, jobs. Some of them went to jail because they were in January 6th. And they're just depressed. So look how many cards we have of people who are like, yeah, they realize. Some of them have lost their jobs just recently and all this crap. Some can't afford to make some eggs, among a bunch of other stuff. And then those farmers. Yeah, the second time that your foolishness voted for the fool. Second time you've almost lost a family farm, you got to lose this one too. Okay, that's these people. Okay. Let me make sure I don't have any others. Now, on the other side, we only have that one hater card. See? So we have all these people who have realized, okay? That are realizing. We only got one hater card. So what this tells me, we have more people who are realizing it and only this one hater card. So we are getting close, okay? And these people here will just stay in their little anger management, racism, anger, meanness, selfishness. They're just going to stay there. Okay? They're never going to check themselves. Okay? But these other people over here, they've checked themselves. Or they're in the process of checking themselves. They really would like some protection, which means they need a little hand from us to say, it's okay. You were blinded for 10 years, but come on in. You realized your ways. Okay. And then, so they want to kick the whole MAGA thing to the curb. They want a new beginning. Okay. And they do want to reconcile. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you, Spirit. Reconcile with family members, friends, jobs. Okay. So, that reading is telling me, I really wanted to read on them, that we're getting closer, okay? And remember too, when a narcissist or a sociopath build a house, it's always made of glass. Okay, that's gonna fall. I'm surprised it hasn't fallen before now. But you know why it didn't fall? Because of that 30%, 30 to 40% that support him. Okay. Oh, that coffee's good. It's not even hot anymore, and it's just delicious. Oh, what's the other question I have for today? Oh, how successful will the Orange Menace be with his executive orders? Now, I don't think he's going to be that successful, but he needs to have some success because some of these MAGAs, they need to feel some pain. Okay? They need to feel some pain to realize what the hell what they've done. So, some that are left, they need to feel some more pain. Some of them are masochists, okay? They got to feel the whip. I don't need pain. I don't need to be whipped. I got it. I got it a long time ago. I think I came here in this world knowing. Don't be going to the dark side. So how successful will the Orange Menace be with his executive orders? Okay, let me see what cards I'm going to use. Clear, clear, clear. Spirit. Should I use what lies beneath cards for how the Orange Menace will do with his executive orders? Yes, I can use these. Okay. So, we're going to use the what lies beneath again. Let me get this divided in half. I just read here, Department of Homeland Security is getting ready for high levels of firings. I mean, who do you think is going to run this country when you keep firing all these people? Spirit, how is the Orange Menace going to do with all of these executive orders? Are they going to be successful, or are they going to be a flop? Some good, some bad? Let us know. Let us know everything. One, two. Spirit, again, let us know how the Orange Menace is going to be doing with these executive orders. Let us know. Let us know everything. Is he going to fail? Is he going to do all right? Some good, some bad? Are they all going to be completely stopped? Let us know. 1, 2, 3. What's on the bottom? Toxic. That's how it's going to do. It's going to be real toxic. Great. Yeah, we've already seen that. So how he's going to do, it's going to be toxic. All right. Okay, fulfilling a fantasy. And I believe this is what's in his head, okay? This is all fulfilling his own fantasies in his head. He lives in his head. What he's trying to do is create a world that he can fit in instead of trying to fit into the world. And I've noticed that about every narcissist I've ever met. They try to change their surroundings to fit them instead of them trying to fit into the world, because that's how they feel they are. They're that special. Crazy. He thinks he's keeping promises. He made promises to be a complete ass, and he's keeping that promise. This right here, already knowing the tea, I think this is him knowing that he was going to turn on his own MAGAs, okay, with all of the executive orders. He was already knowing the tea. He knew that he was going to, but he doesn't feel like he needs MAGA anymore because he has Elon. Well, he may not be running. He may or may not be running again. And if he does run again, he has Elon. He has the technology where he can just fix it again. So he don't feel like, he already knows the tea. He knows that, okay, you guys, I tricked you guys. I don't need you guys anymore. Okay, I just need you this one time. He even said that in a speech. I don't need any more votes. I don't need you guys. I don't need your votes. Because he already knows the tea, okay? I control elections. So how successful will he be? Well, it looks like this. He's not going to be very successful. Look. Recording. Announcement expression revealing. Something's going to be announced. Okay? Look at this. These are good cards that have came up. Divorce. Breaking a contract. Okay? Because he's over here firing people, doing all kinds of crap. He's breaking all kinds of contracts. Okay? All kinds of contracts. Firing people in every which way. And there is nothing more unsafe than firing all those people in the FAA. Those are those people, what do they call the people? The tower people who, you know, who direct the planes? We were already short on those. And you fired a bunch more of those too? What in the hell? He don't care. He has his own private plane. So if we crash and die, he don't care. Anyway. So, where am I at? Okay, there's going to be announcements made all the time about him breaking, about these contracts, okay? And these contracts are going to be breaking contracts. These contracts that he's been breaking are not going to be successful. Because why? The police. This is the judges, okay? The judges are going to be on his for breaking contracts, and he's being recorded, or there's going to be announcements about his contracts that he's been breaking by the police. And the police in this situation are the judges. Can you believe how these cards have come up? And this is how they came up. 1, 2, 3. That's crazy, huh? Because everything he's doing is toxic. I like that card, though. This one's pretty. And why? Because you know what the Orange Menace is? He's promiscuous. He sleeps around, hot, free for all sleeps with your man. Okay? The Orange Menace is a little hoe. Okay? In every which way that he can be a hoe. Okay? In every bit of his life, he's a hoe. That's how I do it. That's how I'm reading that card. It's a little harsh, but that's what I feel about him. Okay? Running away. I've always got this card with him that he's going to want to run away. I don't know if he'll be successful, but this is what he's going to feel like. Okay? And in the end, his presidency is going to be thrown in the trash. Tossed out. And what's above it? It's going to be tossed out because of judgment. Okay? The judges, us, that 40% we're waiting for, in the end, he will not be successful and he will get thrown in the trash. But there will be, this toxic card is letting us know there will be some toxic stuff that goes through. Okay? Most of it's going to be stopped or reinstated. But there's going to be some toxic. Like, you know, if you're 1,000 people who just got fired and you have to go in front of the court, you got to get a lawyer, you guys got to get lawyers, you got to get, and the judges have to judge. It's going to take a little bit. So you're going to have a month or two where you ain't going to have a job. Okay? And in that, there's a bunch of MAGAs too who aren't going to have jobs. Okay? You don't get a job for a couple of months. You'll probably get your job back, but it's going to take a couple months. You got to hire a lawyer. So now you're using up that money. And I'm talking to MAGA. I feel sorry for everyone who didn't vote for him, who has to suffer through this. So let's talk about MAGA. You lose your job because you had a federal job. The Orange Menace is responsible for getting you fired from your job. Now you have to go hire a lawyer so you can get your job back. So now you're down with that money. Eggs. I bought that big thing of eggs. It's this, you know, that big thing like this. I don't know how many eggs it is. 50 eggs, whatever it is. That cost me $30. Okay, now you're going to pay $30 for some eggs. Or you're going to pay $6, $7 for just a dozen, which you can't afford because you're paying a lawyer. And everything else in the world is going up too. And you ain't got a job. That's one hell of a way to wake up. To finally wake up. Okay. Did we read on everything? What time is it? Yeah, I think we read on both things. Let me just make sure. Let me get my cards together. I love What Lies Beneath. This is one of my favorite decks. Really nice cards. Really like them. We read on how successful will the Orange Menace be with executive orders. So he's not going to be that successful. Some toxic things are going to go through. Most of it all will be reversed, but there's going to be some pain. Okay? Take time to reverse things and to fight things. But most things will be fought and reversed, and he will be kicked the hell out. How close are we to waking up with their... Okay, and the red team is getting there. Okay, they're not there yet, but they're getting there. Okay, and they're getting there pretty quickly. And you know what's nice about why they're getting there pretty quickly? Because the Orange Menace is gone like ham on the government. Okay, that man's gone ham. And the faster he goes, the faster they get hit, the faster they realize they've been scammed. Unbelievable. Okay, you guys. So that's it for this one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you give this video a thumbs up. Any comments or questions or anything you want me to read on, leave it below. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. All right? Love, peace, and happiness. See you guys soon.